Teddy, just to talk about your form in general, you must be really happy with it. To me, certainly looking from the outside, you seem to be really enjoying your football at the moment.
Yeah, I am. Really enjoying it at the moment. Obviously, getting a run of games is massive for me. Playing in my preferred position, which obviously I haven't done for my whole time at Lincoln. I think that's definitely a factor. But yeah, really happy the way it's going at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you've played all over the shop. I can remember you playing full-back at Cheltenham and scoring too. I mean,
yeah.
It must be great to have someone like you sat behind you and giving you that licence to get forward.
Yeah, that's what it is. Obviously, I played everywhere. I played on the wing, up front, right back for half a season. And I've played in that too when we played with a 5-2-3. And I think playing as that 8 with 2 others in the middle gives me that licence to really go and show what I can do. And I think I have done that in recent games.
Obviously, you've got the platform, like we said, behind you and the players around to be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having Ethan, the 2 Ethans, Connor, whoever's played in there alongside me, it's been really good for me to get forward and do what I can do.
We have asked you about this before, but obviously your contract's up in the summer. Would you like to stay at Lincoln if there was a possibility of doing that?
Yeah, I've loved my time here so far. So it's obviously sort of things out of my control at the moment. I know it's so cliche, but just carry on playing games, stay fit, and then whatever happens will happen, really. See what happens at the end of the season. Yeah,
because obviously leaving Ipswich must have been a wrench for you, but it's become something of a home Lincoln, I imagine.
Yeah, it has. I'm quite lucky the fact I've only ever had 2 clubs. I'm not bounced around from club to club. So yeah, obviously I was very happy at Ipswich, and then I've been very happy here as well. The fans have treated me really well. I love the city, so we'll just see what happens.
And a real run of games this season. I did look at the stats. I think I mentioned this last week. I think it's like 75% of the games, something like that, you've been involved in this season in some way.
Yeah, that's massive for me. Obviously, I know previous season, I think the first season I was quite good in terms of appearances, but last season obviously was no good for me or the team. So it's a big plus that I've been able to stay fit for larger parts of this season, and just hope it continues until the end of the season.
What about Michael Skubala? We talked before, didn't we? And you said that you felt when he came to the club it helped your game. Is that continued in how it's developed?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I touched on, the formation change is massive for me, where I'm not a sitter. I'm definitely not a winger. I like to play central. I like to play in that attacking role. So him putting me in there and showing trust in me, like I've said, it's been really good for me.
And you've got some players to now fire some bullets towards as well, haven't you? And obviously helped make the goal last week.
Yeah, obviously we're really light on numbers for a large part of this season. So having Joe Taylor in the building, Freddie back, obviously Housey's massive for us. So having them players to play with definitely helps my game.
I mean, that's the point, particularly with Ben, isn't it? You realise what you miss when he comes back, and he almost picks up like he hasn't been away.
It's actually mental because he looks as fit as he's ever been, and that's just credit to him, how hard he's worked while he's been off. But I think we knew at the time, it wasn't just when he came back, we knew we'd missed him, we knew at the time we were missing him. So I think a few of us were counting down the days till he was back, but we're just glad to have him back now.
And what about this run? It must be filling the team with confidence and trying to push on beyond where you are in the table in 10th.
Yeah, 100%. I think maybe a month or so ago, maybe looking behind us a little bit, and it's mad how quickly it can change. We're now looking ahead. We know the playoffs is still a target, but take every game as it comes, keep winning, and then you just see where you are with 6 or 7 games to go and see if you've got a real chance.
And what's the manager told you about the opposition Port Vale on Saturday?
We went through it a little bit today. He's shown us where we can kind of hurt them. Obviously not going to give too much away, but also he said that they're a dangerous side on their day, like anyone in this division. So we've got to go there with a game plan and execute it the right way.
And that's the thing, isn't it? If you think back to January the 1st, Lincoln went on the run they didn't want to be on, and things turn around, and it could easily be the case that Port Vale can do that.
Yeah, exactly. They've got a new manager in, so I think his style of play will start to come out in the next few games. So we know that if we go there with the players we've got and the setup we've got, that we should be winning those type of games. So that'll be the aim, to go there and win on Saturday.
Just finally, as you know, on our commentary team occasion, we have your gym buddy, we call him, Jimmy Walker.
Yeah.
Your chance, obviously you knew each other from Ipswich days, I think.
Yeah, he was our goalie coach.
I think you bump into each other a bit around Lincoln.
I see him at David Lloyd, yeah. I see him in the bar more than the actual gym, yeah. But no, he's a really good guy, Jimmy. I got on well with him the first day I met him, and I'm glad he's around this area.